Today we're going to be examining how stupid is Satan and his followers. And trust me, they are very stupid. And because of their stupidity, they are wicked. Because of their blindness to accept truth and acknowledge the truth, they are wicked. But at the end of the day, they're just plain stupid. So let's go back to one example, the Tower of Babel, where the enemy, of course his people also, going to build a tower to heaven. However, that was going to be done through portals and spiritual dimensions. I'm sure it wasn't just a concrete or brick tower, although that was symbolic in what they were doing. And they did build an actual tower. So God said, let us go down and confuse or confound their languages. And he separated them like that. So they failed. It was a failure. And of course, this pattern, as all the patterns in the Bible, are repeating themselves today. This is the same thing. It's the same lie in the garden. Thou shalt be as gods. But let's move on to the next failure of the witches, the warlocks, and the just pure Satanists of today. So the next failure by these Satanists, witches, warlocks, people who receive power in unlawful ways by doing seances and human sacrifice, worshiping other gods, small g gods, demons, things that are going to be in hell with them. Their next failure, I'm sure there were many more, but it was in Egypt with Pharaoh and all of his magi and all of the power and knowledge that they thought that they had, and the witches and the sorcerers that he used. Yet when God demanded that the Israelites be released, he refused. Pharaoh did. And with all of his power, so to speak, could not resist from letting go the Israelites because of what God did to them. With all their power that they thought they had, they still lost. And God sent the plagues of Egypt. Here were just a few. The first plague, which turned all the water in Egypt into blood. The second plague, which caused millions of frogs to emerge from the Nile River. The sixth plague, which caused the Egyptians and their animals to break out in painful boils. So where were all their necromancers and sorcerers and military and all of them at that time? They could not fight God. So that's another one of the failures of the enemy and his stupid followers. And of course, the biggest failure of the enemy and all of his stupid followers is the crucifixion of Jesus. They thought, because, well, they're stupid, that they were going to kill the King of the Jews and the King of the universe. And they thought that it was going to benefit them because they would be kings now, just like the kings of the earth and the rulers take counsel against the Lord and his anointed. Psalms chapter 2, verse 2. But they didn't know about the mystery of Jesus Christ and the resurrection that happened afterwards. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is what they deny today. They don't deny killing him, but they refute. They refuse to believe or accept the resurrection of Christ. You know why? One reason is because it shows how stupid they are, how ignorant and dumb they are. With all of their power and knowledge, they failed. And they're still failures today. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 7 through 10. But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which God ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princes of the world knew. For had they known, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. with all of their power, their so-called power, and their necromancy, and their technology, and their witches, warlocks, wizards, necromancers, all of it, trolls, whatever they are. They did not know the mysteries of God. They did not know that what they were doing is going to damn them to hell for eternity. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of men the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God. And these people raise their kids to be devils. God said in the Bible to raise your kids, and I'm paraphrasing, as the way that they should go. They raise their children to learn devilish tactics, unlawful ways to get powers through demons. God hates these people. God hated these people before time existed because he knew everything. And they're going to hell. And that is why they hate us. And we hate them. They do these wicked, wicked, wicked things. And they think that they're so smart. They think just because they have more knowledge than other people these days, some people, and they have more power than the average Christian, so to speak, that there's something else, and they use it. They use it to torment, to try to torment, and to try to hurt God's people. And just like everything else in the past, everything that I've shown you in this video and many, many more times, how God shows them that they are not all powerful, that there is a power beyond their power, and that they are not the smartest. God says in the Bible that the wisdom of men is foolishness to God, is the foolishness to God. That's how smart God is compared to these people who think that they are so smart because they're smarter than some of us. And they get power from demons by doing seances and rituals and human sacrifice. Don't they know? Don't they understand from history? It's not going to work for them. It's not going to work. They're not going to win. They've already lost. And this is why they either repent or perish. And most of them will perish. Because of, well, at the base of it, it's unbelief. But God has shown time and time again how stupid they are.